In the bustling city of Mumbai lived a young man named Arjun Mehta, a 27-year-old software engineer with big dreams and an even bigger list of unfinished goals. He wanted to be fit, start a side business, read more, and learn guitar, but every night ended the same. Netflix, junk food, and the promise of, "I'll start tomorrow." Tomorrow never came. The pattern of procrastination. Arjun's mornings began with the snooze button, once, twice, sometimes 5 times. By the time he got up, he was already late. Breakfast was replaced by a quick cup of coffee, and he rushed to work feeling tired and unmotivated. At work, he performed well enough to get by, but he knew deep down he wasn't growing. He was stuck in a loop of mediocrity, driven by bad habits disguised as comfort. One Friday evening, he met his college friend Ria, who had just started her own successful design firm. She looked radiant and confident, a stark contrast to Arjun's drained expression. Over dinner, Arjun confessed, "I don't get it, Ria. I plan things, set goals, watch motivational videos, but I can't stick to anything." "How do you do it?" Ria smiled knowingly. "It's not about goals, Arjun. It's about systems. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your habits." Those words stuck in his head like glue. The next morning, Arjun did something he hadn't done in years. He woke up 5 minutes earlier than usual. Just 5 minutes. He used that time to sit quietly, breathe, and visualize his day. No phone, no distractions. He felt calm. It wasn't dramatic, but it was different. The next day, he woke up 10 minutes earlier. He did a few stretches. Then, the day after that, he added a short jog around his neighborhood. Slowly, the 5 minutes grew into 20, then 30. Within 2 weeks, he noticed something strange. He wanted to wake up early. It wasn't a battle anymore. His brain had adapted. He had planted a seed of discipline, a tiny habit that started to bloom. Once Arjun mastered his mornings, he decided to fix his eating habits. Instead of trying a fancy diet, he simply replaced one unhealthy meal a day with something nutritious. No pressure, no guilt. He started reading 1 page of a book every night before bed. 1 page turned into 5, then 20. He began keeping a small notebook where he wrote 1 line every night. One small win today. Sometimes it said, "Didn't skip workout." Other times, said no to soda. Or even, "Didn't snooze alarm." It looked trivial, but every checkmark was a victory. He learned that motivation is what gets you started, but habit is what keeps you going. After 4 months of steady progress, life threw a punch. A major project at work failed. His team blamed him. He was exhausted, angry, and disappointed. Old habits started whispering again. Skip your workout today. You deserve a cheat meal. Watch 1 episode to relax. He slipped. 1 episode became 3, 1 cheat meal became a week of takeout. He felt the old cycle pulling him back. But this time, something was different. His habits had built self-awareness. He caught himself. Instead of giving up completely, he went back to his smallest win, waking up 5 minutes early. Just like before, he restarted, slowly but steadily. And the wheel began turning again. A year passed. Arjun barely recognized himself. He wasn't just healthier and more productive, he was disciplined. He had started a small coding course online, and within 6 months, launched his own freelancing service. His clients loved his consistency. He played guitar every weekend, ran 5 kiloseconds every month, and read over a dozen books that year. People began asking him how he changed. He'd always smile and say, "1 habit at a time." Arjun realized something profound. You don't need to change your life overnight. You just need to change 1 small thing today, and do it consistently. Habits are compound interest for your character. Each repetition strengthens the neural pathway that says, "I am the kind of person who does this." You don't need motivation when identity takes over. When brushing your teeth feels natural, you don't think about it, you just do it. That's how powerful habits work. Arjun had finally understood what Ria meant. Success isn't an event. It's a habit repeated daily. Years later, Arjun became a motivational speaker for young professionals. At one of his seminars, a nervous student asked, "Sir, what's the secret to lasting change?" Arjun smiled and said, "Don't chase big transformations. Chase small consistency. Because habits don't just change what you do, they change who you become." And that was the power of habit, silent, steady, and unstoppable. Glowing star moral of the story. Small habits create massive results over time.